Не понял. Во, звук появился нормальный. Неужели? Так. Скажите мне, пожалуйста, дорогие людишки. Это у меня у одного буферизуется видео? Или у всех остальных тоже? Вопрос. Напишите мне, если оно реально грузится, буферизуется, то это действительно хуёвое. Нет, вроде на ютубе все заебись, значит, все заебись, ёпта. Как бы не поспоришь. Блять, вот так вот всегда. Вот когда ты... У тебя все хорошо, у тебя все хорошо. Но когда, блядь, у тебя что-то случается, у тебя и компьютер наебнется, блядь. Все что угодно может произойти. Пришлось винду сносить, новую ставить. Ладно. Ладно. Во всяком случае, у нас есть The Wolf Among Us. И мы идем 5-й эпизод доигрывать, так сказать. Last chance, ебать. Last. The last.
I mean, your eyes and the teeth. You're not really supposed to do that, are you?
Not if I can avoid it.
Почему? А, подождите, у нас, походу, сохранения слетели. Ну, похуй! Первый раз, что ли? Не первый, нихуя раз-то.
No.
Да, вот тут мы нашли Веру.
Holly's sister, Lily.
Холли, Лили.
I just don't know what Bigby's doing. If he cares about it. If he even gives a shit.
That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it?
Дело все
We're
в
destroying the
ленточке.
tree. No! What monsters are you? What horrible, evil, villainous, warped monsters
Да, у
are
нас все
you?
слетело, блять, у нас концовка будет
Hey,
немножко
you're
другая.
not really gonna send me to the
Ну,
farm, are
как,
you?
точнее как, не немножко, а просто даже ни на
After
что это не
everything
влияет.
we fucking been through, you don't have the nerve to give me a straight answer.
Хуйня какая-то. Агр. Волк, порычи.
Oh God, Bigby!
This time was no joke. Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place
Не
I'll be
хотелось
visiting
бы
you is
увидеться
the
в
morgue.
морге. Не хотелось бы.
Bigby, wait. When you get the crooked man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial.
Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
Я же тогда помню последнюю сцену, где я начал сишку затянул такой, сел на кресло и новый эпизод, блять. Обидно. Я думал с ним попиздеть. Но походу сейчас с ним будем пиздеть. Именно сейчас. Ваук в одиночестве. Волки в цирке не выступают.
You must be tired.
Во. Вот на этом закончилось. Потому что я прикурил и сел на диван.
And if my envoys are correct, you haven't had a lot of rest recently. Please, Sheriff, relax for a moment, will you? Do you want a drink? Something to eat? Vivian makes a very nice, it's elegant. Really, a carpaccio. It's lobster. Sirloin. Well, gramercy me. Take a seat at the very least. No? What do you think you're doing?
He's gonna...
Mr. Wolf is our guest, and I have every intention of cooperating. So don't waste the silver. Sit down, Jersey.
Сидеть, блядь. Пёс
Well,
ебаный.
Sheriff, for the sake of transparency, why
Сидеть,
don't you
блядь.
tell us why you're here? It would help settle everyone's nerves, I think.
You know why I'm here. You killed those women.
What women?
Faith and Lily, the girls who worked at the Pudding and Pie.
Did I now? I assume by your confidence in accusing me, you must have some proof of this, yes? Some allotment of evidence. A witness, perhaps.
Your servant over there told me you did it.
That's a fucking lie. I didn't say anything like
It's
that.
fine.
All I said was that this was your town, and nothing wouldn't happen without your approval. All right? That's it.
If only that were true. Those women. I don't relish telling you that the killings were perpetrated by an employee of mine. It's a very unfortunate bit of business, but I promise you that the matter will be dealt with internally. I just want to settle the issue for you, and to assure you that it's over with.
An unfortunate bit of business. You're gonna tell me right now who killed him.
Sheriff, I have complete respect for you and your job. I hope you know that. But I simply can't divulge that
Да нахуй
information.
ты, блядь, этого не рассказываешь, что ёпта. Ты
You
хочешь со
really
мной
shouldn't worry
сотрудничать или
yourself.
как?
As I said, I've got this under control.
No, I'm gonna deal with it right now.
Yeah, right.
What do you think this is? Some kind of negotiation? The man said he'd take care of it. So why don't you take the hint and get out?
I'm the law here, not you. Now tell me who did it.
You think I'm scared of you? You're nothing more
That's
than a...
enough! I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but in the interest of preserving our alliance, if you have to know, it was Georgie.
Сука ебаная, блядь.
However, like I said, I'll be handling the matter if you don't mind.
Georgie.
You got what you wanted, so just...
Sit down. Now.
Сука. Козел, блядь.
Yeah, I killed him, so what? You should have just kept your nose where it fucking belonged.
Why'd you do it? Why kill them?
Does it matter?
Look, the fact is, George here misinterpreted one of my instructions.
Misinterpreted?
And I want to make things right. So, let's work something out.
What's there to work out? I'm protected, aren't I?
Your protection has limits, and I think you've far exceeded yours. But you could murder someone in cold blood like
You
that,
fucking asked me to do this.
and then
you told me
attempt
to
to
kill
blame
him.
me for it. You will be silent while we discuss what to do with you.
This is right bollocks, this. You're just gonna let him do this?
So what do you say, Sheriff? Can we discuss terms? You can have Georgie. Consider it a gift, ensuring our continued cooperation.
All right, let's talk.
You can't just hand me over. What the fuck is this shit? You said you'd cover for us.
For minor infractions, not murder.
Just go with him, Georgie. You're gonna sink us all.
What's wrong with you people? You're really gonna sell him out just like
You
that?
think I give a fuck?
Любовничка его,
Who
блядь.
the shit do you think you fuckers
Get
are?
the fuck out of
I
here!
do apologize, Sheriff, but I think it's best if you leave now.
There's no way I'm going with him. Are you kidding me?
Things are about to get unpleasant, and I would rather you weren't here to watch.
You can go join that whore at the bottom of the lake for all I give a shit. But he's not taking me anywhere. I'll roll over on the lot of you before I let that shit happen.
What are you saying?
Yeah, what the fuck?
I'm not going anywhere.
This could have gone so well. To speak the truth, I've never been a very good mediator. Why negotiate when you can just decide?
Did I miss anything good? Well, look at you, all fixed up.
Суки. Ебучие. Козлы, блядь. Давайте, нахуй. Все вместе, блядь. По одному, нахуй. Сюда, блядь. Сейчас будем вас опрокидывать.
You're done, Wolf.
Come on, we're pretty much done here.
I'd like to say it was nice knowing you, but I'll be glad to see your insides turned out.
На нахуй в боковушку тебе, уродец. Сосать нахуй. Тоже готов, блядь. Следующий.
This way.
Зачем, блядь, надо было добивать нахуй этих оставшихся уёбков, они же мстить, блядь, будут.
Shit.
I know.
Пизда вам, дебилы, блядь. Бегите. Нахуй стоять, блядь, куда поехали? Куда мы нахуй собрались, молодые, блядь? Пизда вам. Ах ты, блядь. Наделают, блядь, жигулей, блядь. Пиздец. Жигулей, блядь, наделают. Бомбера, блядь, потом оставляют. Давай, бойверку. Ой. Ой. Лучше бегите быстрее. Ну что-то он, бля, медленно бежит больно. Машину, блядь, никогда не поверю, что вот такая вот чушка, блядь, бежит медленнее машины. Ну, блядь, никогда, ебать, не поверю.
Fuck! What was that?
Маргариновый, блядь, молодой. Никакого вообще. Похуй. Давай, открывай, блядь. Открывай, сува, медведь пришел. Ух ты, сука какая. Но это вы зря. Ну да, ты, блядь, упадешь в обморок, ебать, ты всего лишь наебнулся. Молодой, в тебя стреляли из дробашей, тебе похуй было. Тебе было супер похуй.
Do it!
Do it! Давай, блядь. По одному, нахуй. И они идут туда, блядь, они не понимают, что я, блядь, сейчас туда приду и разъебу их. Что, блядь, с ними не так? Блядь, уже где-то свою одежду нашел. Ты ёбнулся? Ну вон там у него, блядь, пошли, все, потекли. Потекла вода, на.
Come on. We can't stay here.
Hang on. I need a minute.
Okay.
Shit. Hello, Bigby. I hoped you'd come to your senses. Oh. Crooked Man's the one you want. But of course, you're too much of an idiot to see that. Or maybe you just like me too much to let me go. That it, Sheriff? I had to say goodbyes first.
Please, Sheriff. Haven't you done enough? Look at him. He's dying.
Vivian, if you don't get out of the way right now, I'll have
Go
to...
ahead. It isn't his fault.
He's a murderer. Faith and Lily, he's the reason they're dead.
Look, I know he made a few mistakes. We all have.
What?
He made sure they couldn't talk with those damn ribbons, and then he killed them. You're wearing one yourself. Doesn't that bother you even a little, knowing that man murdered...
Of course it does. Those girls
So
are
it's
like...
all my fucking fault then?
I
You
didn't mean-
fucking... Ah! You're gonna throw me to the fucking wolf too? You know I didn't have a goddamn choice. What the fuck? Ugh. I did what I had to! You can't fucking blame me for that.
Look, I'm
Sometimes you just have to do what you're told.
You didn't have to do anything.
Like hell I didn't. Look, Faith and the others tried to pull a run on us. And as you can imagine, the Crooked Man wasn't too thrilled. But of course, the big boss didn't want to get his fucking hands dirty. So he told me to take care of it. You think I don't know what that means? Either I do what he says or I'm the one getting dealt with. So I fucking killed him. And I'd do it again. 'Cause it's not my fault. The Crooked Man gave the order. He told me to kill them. And then he fucking sold me out.
That's not my problem.
Сука, он сам, блядь, он сам выбрал, где ему находиться, ебать, в какой компании, пиздец. А теперь ноет, блядь.
But when I've got something to say, it's not your problem.
Конечно, не моя, ебать, ты должен сесть
Well,
на
fuck you.
бутылку, нахуй.
Go ahead and kill me then. But it won't
Нахуя
bring
мне
back
тебя
Lily or
убивать?
Faith. It won't free your friend Narissa. And I'm just the sap taking the fall for the whole thing. It must be so easy being you. Just come in here and blame me for all this shit. Job's done, right? George is the bad guy. It's all his fucking fault.
Ты убил, да, ты плохой, пиздец.
But what was I supposed
За
to do?
это
You
ты
don't know what
должен
it's like,
сесть.
Bigby. How could you know? At the end of the day, you're just like him.
Stop complaining and take responsibility for what you did. You murdered Faith and Lily. You put those fucking ribbons around their necks. You had the power to let them go, but you chose not to.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. If I freed them... What would you have me do? Kill her?
Georgie, don't.
It was them or Vivian. So you tell me, if freeing Lily meant she had to die, do you still think I had a fucking choice?
What are you talking about?
This is the original. The girl with the ribbon. I'm sure you've heard the stories. Couldn't take it off, couldn't talk about it. She used her little purple ribbon to make more of them. To keep our girls quiet. To ensure absolute discretion.
You promised you wouldn't.
All that magic is connected to this little thing. You remove hers, and the spell's broken. They're all free. But you know what happens to her? The same thing that happened to Faith. So don't you come in here and tell me I fucked up.
What the hell, Georgie? We were supposed to look out for each other. I trusted you.
You can't fucking blame me. You're not innocent here either.
How could you do this? I
Оба
thought
нахуй
you
пойдете
cared
под
about them.
трибунал,
I do.
блядь.
Of course I do.
Суки.
You have to understand.
Поубивали,
Nobody was
блядь.
supposed to die. When we built
И
this place,
выебываются, блядь.
it was just a stupid idea. A gimmick. Discretion is our guarantee. That's how it started anyway.
Негласность они, блядь, гарантируют.
This was supposed to
Мне
be
на в
our
хуй не
place.
упала ваша
We were gonna
негласность,
be in
блядь.
charge for once, and
Вы
nobody would
должны
try to
сесть,
control
нахуй,
us
на
or
бутылку.
use us. That was the point. Then the crooked man showed up and everything just turned to shit.
So, do you get it now? Why I couldn't just... If you still think it's so fucking simple, then you do it. Go right ahead. Kill her then. Break the spell. Save the fucking day.
Stop it!
I told you. Sometimes all your options are shit.
I'm not playing this game, Georgie. I won't kill her.
Don't talk about me like I'm not even here. Please. You think this is hard for you? My life is such a fucking burden on your conscience. Don't I get a say? It's my life. Like it was either of yours to give up in the first place.
I wasn't really...
Just shut up.
Vivian, I'm not gonna kill you.
I know that.
Wait.
I'm sick of everyone thinking that they can just do what they want with my life. I thought it would be different here. But it's all the fucking same.
Vivian, I didn't mean...
Do you think I wanted to be this person? What I did to Faith and Lily? To all of them.
Vivian, wait.
Every day I have to look Gwen and Hans in the eye and pretend I don't care. I have to forget what I've done to them. What I took away from them. I look at Nerissa and I hate myself.
Vivian.
I can't pretend anymore.
What are you doing?
Vivian, don't. Vivian, no!
ГГ, ебать.
Fuck!
Минус дура, блядь. Ебанутая. Ой,
Why'd you have to
блядь,
do that,
нахуй.
Vivian? Vivian.
Are you happy now? Is this what you wanted?
Vivian,
Пиздец.
I didn't fucking mean it. I was just...
Шабалдин ебаный, бля. ГГ нахуй. Он поросячья рожа нахуй валяется. Пизда.
Get up.
Вставай,
Get
кишочный.
up.
Don't think so, Bigby.
Че, кишочки вываливаются, да?
I'm gonna die here. I think we both know that. Just make sure you give the crooked man the same treatment when you find him. Really fuck him up for me, all right? For both of us.
He's gonna have it worse. Don't worry.
Джорджи это запомнит, блядь.
Old foundry by the river, all right? Shepherd Metalworks. He'll be there. Fucking asshole. You wanna finish me off now?
Я, блядь, не собирался тебя убивать,
Or do
нахуй.
you plan to kick me around a little first? Rip my limbs off one by one? That's what you wanna do, right?
That's not who I am.
Prove it then. No more games, all right? We both know how this ends. Just make it quick. I know what I did.
All right, Georgie.
Не хочу. Ну, хуй с тобой, давай. Он должен был поплатиться, он поплатился. Если уж так, то что поделать? Если начал убивать, убивай до конца. Иначе это может вылиться в что-то худшее. ГГ, минус бар в городе. Блядь, сейчас от Снежки пиздов получу, пиздец. Ща на меня так орать будет. Нет, и он сразу решил на заводку. Ну, я думаю, сейчас только получится скрюченный этот мудак, олень и ебанутая. Нахуй. Припизнутая наглухо дура. Которая...
Still warm. He's here, all right.
Открываешь капот, нахуй, выдираешь всю электрику, нахуй, все проводочки, ебать. Чтобы они нихуя не завелись и не уехали. И заходишь. В случае чего, чтобы... Ну давай, у тебя же селенок дохуя и больше, давай. Бля, охуенные замки, блядь. Вот охуеваю, как такие замки делают. У меня он, блядь, на двери замок, нахуй, хуй откроешь. Ебать, там со всех этих, блядь, сторон штыри вылезают, блядь, когда замок закрывается. Нахуй электрику вырубить, сделать, чтобы им было темно. И заходить. Не умеет он, блядь, в стелс не умеет он. Боевиков не смотрел, видать, в свое время.
Big B Wolf. The big
Конечно.
bad wolf.
Ну, конечно.
You used to be something.
Блять, следят за мной, уёбки. Ты посмотри-ка. Просто тупо следят за мной. И знаешь что? Мне кажется, что тут синяя голова, блядь, замешана.
They'd hide anywhere their small shivering bodies would fit.
Это, блядь, синяя голова. Что тут у нас? Интересно. Бери. Молоточек. А, вот тут они серебряные пули делают.
The big bad wolf.
Нахуй держи.
It's about time you showed up.
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
Ah, Bigby. I see you made it here in one piece. I do apologize, but I have some business to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you finish, dear.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Get out of my way now. Don't make this worse.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
I'm sure you'll persuade him.
Wow, what a man. Stealing punches while my back is turned? Didn't your mother ever teach you to fight proper?
Мать, блядь, драться не научила. А нахуй пойти не хочешь? Нахуй, держи, блядь. Курва. Да пизделась. Не, ну это, блядь, неинтересно, ебать, инвизные твари. Ну, пизда. Ебать, конечно, интересно, ебать, драться. Я хуею. Супер интересно. Ну, сейчас колесо пизда. Да хуй с ним. Меня этим не наебать. Вот сука. Некрасиво, блядь. Некрасиво так делать, блядь. Ну я же нажимаю, ебать.
Where are you? Come out and face me.
Ебать, ты что нахуй такое? Ты кого, блядь, ты чего нахуй? Что, ёбнутая? Ух ты. ты, блядь, какая она. Ебать. Ну да, ебать, не хочу. Нахуй, в котел ее, блядь, в котел, нахуй, пусть плавится. Горит, пускай, ведьма, блядь. Уже Ваукян, блядь. Уже глаза красненькие, нахуй. Все, пистай. Пиздец, ебать, это стрёмное, конечно. Хуя вас тут, блядь, набежало-то, вы чё, блядь? А по одному? Я никак. Ты вас так много-то. Блядь, 20 человек на одного, ебать, конечно, интересно. И то, наверное, даже не 20, нихуя. Да не убьете вы меня, вы не убьете, вы ебетесь убивать. Долю серебро ван лав, ебать. Ух, что, блядь! Кого нахуй? Ты так даже умеешь, блядь? Вот тут я охуела. Вот тут я в ахуе. Тут я немножко охуеваю. Ладно. Давай, как в кино, блядь. Нахуй. Блядь, миллионы. Давай. Паук, рычи, блядь. А, ты дуешь. Весело. Тут я немножко в ахуе. Глаз. Нет? Не успела, блядь. Корова. Ваук. Ваук, короче. Нормально, ёпта. Пиздец. Ну да, да, давай. Членом светани еще, блядь. Не дай бог, нахуй. Ебать, Ваука превратил. В ахуе, ебать. Сидит, блядь. Зашкерился молодой. Иди сюда, нахуй. Ща пиздить тебя буду ногами. Думал, самый умный.
Hello, Bigby. You look tired.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
This gun holds 6. I won't miss next time. Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want.
Snow's not here. You're dealing with me now.
That may be true, but I'd advise against defying your new boss, at least for the time being. You will bring me back alive. Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial. Can we at least agree on that? I will have a trial.
You need to tell me right now. We're not going anywhere until I get some answers from you.
If you want answers, you're going to have to cooperate with me. Look, there's no reason for us to
Он
be at each
ссытся,
other's
блядь, не
throats.
больше, чем я,
It's
нахуй.
funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
Не меньше, точнее.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand. I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women. And I think you know that. All I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
If you're not a killer, then what are you?
I'm a businessman, not a killer.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
And I will, as long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community. I don't mean to
Тебе не
belabor the
выжить, блядь.
point, but just so we're clear, if you change your mind and decide to do something stupid, you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this
Да вообще
miserable town.
похую. Супер.
You're often
Похую.
reckless, and I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth? Or do you just want to look like the hero? Because those are two very different things.
This is about justice. I'm the sheriff. I have to do what's right. 2 people were murdered.
And you know who did it. Georgie.
Джорджи уже, блядь, почил.
He's dead, isn't he?
Уже все,
My
rest in
point
peace,
being, the
ёпта.
killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in, but you can brighten up a little. It's over. So, shall we get going? I'd rather not dawdle. You
Бля,
know,
я
I'm
вот
actually
не
looking
знаю,
forward to seeing Miss White again.
повязать
My
его
previous
или ну его
interactions with
нахуй.
her have gone rather well.
Ну пойдем,
All right,
ладно.
let's go. Hand over the gun.
I think I'd rather hold on to it, if you don't mind. What do you say? Hey! I'm sure Miss White will be pleased. Such a reliable pup. I understand why she'd want to keep you around.
You're under arrest. You'll be given a trial in front of your peers. And your punishment will follow.
Но он съебется, я чувствую, блядь. Он съебется, он же может, блядь, двери, нахуй, что-то там с дверями связано.
I know. But we have to do something.
Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this thing
Are
happening?
we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an
Снежка, ты
opportunity.
мне, блядь, должна, понятно? Ты мне, блядь, должна анальный секс, как минимум, нахуй.
Motherfucker.
Это как минимум.
Are you okay? It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the Crooked Man's place.
What? Don't I look okay?
I guess you've been worse. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know... I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
It's about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily!
She was my sister.
What do you have to say for
Where the
yourself?
fuck do you get
Those
off?
poor
You think
girls.
you have the right to
And what
just
about
do this
Faith?
to
What could
people?
they have
You're a
done to
fucking
deserve
crook.
This? You should be ashamed.
shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder
As
of
I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porgy who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie?
I don't mean to interrupt you, Miss White.
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff.
Осуждаю.
Scoundrel now.
Is he
Нельзя
still
так
out
говорить.
there?
I sincerely hope not. Well, where is he?
Sheriff?
Georgie was a victim of this psycho, too. He was pushed into the whole thing, and now he's dead.
He's... what?
Dead. So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
If you'd wait a moment.
I'm well aware of my rights, Miss White.
How about I go ahead and kill you right now?
In front of all these people.
Do I look like I give a shit?
After the rest of your crimes are read through, then you will have an opportunity to defend yourself.
Понятно,
But
нахуй.
only
Ебало свое
then.
раньше времени не
If you
открывайте,
insist.
молодой человек. Точнее, как... Дед, блядь. Ебало
You are
свое раньше
charged with
времени
the
не
murder of
открывай.
Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
Aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts.
And resisting arrest.
Oh, yes. Now, is there anything you would like to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you
Stop
didn't.
the charade. We know you're involved.
Come on, it's obvious.
And there's all the other crap he's done.
I know you're responsible. You've been behind all of this from the beginning. So cut the shit.
We all know who you are. We know what you've
Just
done.
give it up already.
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government, and most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where it
well.
fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get
But
on
we
with it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to
is
let him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this
Ты
town, we
ёбнутый,
have to
что ли?
start
Ну
doing
ёбаный в
things
рот. Ну
correctly.
убило бы уже
No
все,
more
об нем никто
snap
не знал
judgments,
бы.
no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
This is ridiculous.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna
jeez.
get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
Tell
This
the
is such
fucking
bullshit.
truth for
He's
once.
always been a bit of a powder keg. It was only a matter of time before something like this happened.
Give me a break. You're so full of shit.
Well, I thought we could discuss this like civilized people, but apparently
For
that
fuck's
isn't going
sake.
to happen.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby, when you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
What's he talking about?
Helpful isn't the word I would use.
My comrades are another matter, and I'm sorry for the predicament they put you in. They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I've protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
What's he talking about?
Yeah, right. They don't do it because they want to protect you. You intimidate people. use scare tactics. They're afraid if they don't follow orders, they'll end up dead.
Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own
Да
decisions,
пиздобол,
as
да.
Georgie
У
was.
Джорджа все
What
мне
about Lily? She wasn't
Джорджи
free.
мне
She
всё
wasn't given a choice.
рассказал,
Do you really
нахуй,
think she
всю
wanted
правду.
that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
Так
I'm
что
sorry, Holly. I'm
держи
sorry that your
труселя,
sister
блядь.
asked me for help, and I'm sorry
Покрепче,
that I
нахуй, ща
decided
падать
against my
будешь.
better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah. That's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in
forget
line.
it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Yes, but...
Wasn't I?
You're the fucking problem here, not us.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What about Archie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that matters, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back, and in turn we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
They burned my tree to ashes.
Я, блядь, не сжигал твое дерево, это сейф такой ебаный.
Burned it down?
You see?
Why would you do that?
We were wrong. We shouldn't have done that to you.
I stand by our reasons. She was helping Crane and the Crooked Man, but we could have handled the situation better. And I'm sorry for that.
What choice did I have?
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with a crooked man.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away, but I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can.
Maybe you haven't noticed, but we've been doing all this to protect you. We're trying to stop people like him.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting you, exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength.
He took Faith and Lily from us. And while we can never get them back, we can certainly punish who's responsible.
Пизда ему, что могу сказать.
They're right.
You're all still afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over, and those girls will have their justice.
ГГ тебе, ёпта! Готовь!
Very
Вот то есть
good,
парашют,
very
ебать.
good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded.
Да кого
The
это
sheriff
ебет?
simply doesn't
Никто
have
об
a
этом не
particle
узнает,
evidence
кроме вот нас
linking
вот
me to
всех.
the
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a
A
confession that...
confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby
Бля,
were
как
the
я уже
only
хочу
one
его
to bring
скинуть нахуй
Georgie's
в колодец,
story,
он заебал пиздеть.
especially given Bigby's history.
What are you talking about?
Snow?
You won't be able to talk your way out of this, Crooked Man.
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this. I just
Of
need...
course it's right. This man tormented all of you for profit. Georgie
Let me
killed
just
them.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course. Will you just shut the fuck up already?
It's okay. Whatever you're getting at, get to it.
If I'm to blame for Georgie's mistakes, shouldn't Miss White be held accountable for Bigby's actions as well?
Like what?
How about the way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was in your custody? He was beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my watch.
Maybe he's right.
Did you think we'd all just let that go?
You can't be serious.
That was different.
That was Bluebeard, not me.
He was a murder suspect.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection. Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for mine.
This is completely different.
I
We all...
did not order those 2 girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own
Блять,
crimes.
поверь, ты не уйдешь, ебать. Если ты уйдешь, это...
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Listen, I
The
know...
laws apply when we need them to.
Bluebeard, please.
What's that supposed to mean?
That's not
I mean,
true.
a certain level of privilege should be afforded to...
To who?
This is how it's always been.
Yes. See, this is exactly to what I'm speaking. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny? Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf? Who will be the...
Bigby! Miss White!
Excuse me, dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath, little
What's
one?
she doing here?
I'd like to... I need to say something.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
Of course. Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut
what
up. You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
How are you?
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Be quiet.
We need to establish some order here.
He might as well have.
I'm sorry, I don't think I know
Nerissa! My name is Nerissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only 2 people who ever gave a damn about me.
And this just confirms it.
He made Georgie do it. It was always him. Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Did you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for me.
Me too.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well. Nah, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you?
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You're done talking, crooked man. You had your chance.
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anyone.
Да, блять, как?
We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone.
Иди нахуй.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's
I
not
assure
good
you.
enough.
There will be
Hasn't
more
hurt
if he
anyone.
isn't
Hasn't there
stopped.
been enough bloodshed?
Вступается, блядь, вступается старуха. Сейчас вместе с ним, нахуй,
Listen
поедешь,
up.
блядь. Вместе с дедом, блядь.
Clearly,
На
we're having
Жигуле,
trouble
нахуй, на
agreeing
тот
on a
свет,
suitable
блядь.
punishment. So I think
This is going nowhere.
someone needs to make a decision.
Who?
I hope you aren't suggesting yourself.
Look, I'm making the call.
Why should you?
He is the only officially appointed representative here.
Right. Bigby should decide.
That makes sense to me.
I guess it does.
Okay.
Fine. Are you sure? This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
Okay, Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
Snow.
Just do what you think is right.
Я тут, значит, блядь, бегаю нахуй.
Yes, Sheriff. Do what you think is right.
Everyone, I'm...
Not this way.
Что, ёбнутый?
There you are. I hope you all remember this moment. Think of me when you try to sleep. You're going to miss me.
No, I won't.
Пошел нахуй. Козел, блядь. Чуть не задушил нахуй. Больно было вообще-то, блядь.
For Lily and Faith.
Согласен.
Yes.
Помянем.
To erase from the books.
Господу помолимся. Ой, только не говорите, что на этом конец. Хэппи-энда типа не будет, да? Продолжение. О, не. Иди поспи, молодой, ну пиздец. Сишку. Надо сигаретку тоже будет пойти проглотить.
Oh, hi. Sheriff Bigby. Great to see you. I don't know if you remember me.
I know who you are, Flycatcher. You've worked at the Woodlands for how many years now?
I think I've lost count. Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay, great.
This fucking line.
Лежит, блядь.
Oh, Mr. Wolf, Flycatcher left his keys.
Listen, Snow, can we talk? I wanted to...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this.
Обиделась, сука. Обиделась, блядь. Ну, баба, блядь.
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
Я хуею с этих баб. Нахуя так делают? Ну, я бы вообще бы их не отправлял.
I'm going! Jesus!
We only have like 5 minutes.
Then carry me, for fuck's sake! I don't give a shit! You forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day. Shit! Just go grab that, would you? Sorry about all this. I tried to help. Just why the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh? You promised me I'll get another chance, but Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway.
Come on, Colin.
I'm walking, all right? Calm down.
Wait! Sheriff Bigby! I have something.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so if you could bring it to her, she was nice.
Yeah, sure.
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best. It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, 'cause when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
I'm sure she'll love it.
She said it was pretty.
That's everybody.
Никуда ты не
What's
поедешь,
it
не
like at
хочу
the
я их,
farm?
блядь,
I've heard
отправлять никуда.
ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore.
I'm sorry, TJ, but look on the bright side, okay? There's plenty of space to run around, and a nice river nearby, so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the Mundies seeing you. It'll be nice. Come on, it won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No, some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves.
So you wouldn't know, would you?
We're all set.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye, TJ.
Хрюшку жалко, блядь. За что увозят-то нахуй?
I'm sorry, Colin.
You got another one of those? How about a smoke for the road? One last time? Thanks, Bigby. Nice to see you finally learned to share. I guess I'll see you around. Stay out of trouble, okay? If you even can.
I'll try.
Yeah, me too.
Сука,
Saying
уехали.
goodbye?
Hi.
Hi.
You're still wearing that thing.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I am. It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to. It's just...
Let me help.
Bigby, I know you're trying to help. But this is just something I need to do on my own. Okay? Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily. I'm not sure where to start. Faith, Lily, and I, we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they go just to silence someone who had physical evidence?
Nerissa, just tell me what happened.
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the Crooked Man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for
Стукачка
mercy
ебаная,
for
блядь.
all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
So you sold them out.
No. Yes.
Нет, да.
Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the Crooked Man. But then... Oh, God. I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there as he was telling me this. Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the crooked man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the crooked man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
I guess it worked out in the end. I can't hold that against you.
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after... that night, after Faith. I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
You?
I walked her over here, and I left her. Just hoping that maybe if I couldn't save them...
You were trying to get my attention. So you started all this.
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get
Что-то,
forgotten
блядь,
all the time. The crooked man was
мне не
counting on
нравится.
that. When we
Очень не
suffer,
нравится.
we do it in silence. And the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith or Lily. Nobody cares about us. Not really.
It's going to be different now, I promise. Things like that won't happen anymore. Not while I'm around.
You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other, and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
Snow doesn't really need me.
I'm sure that's not true. After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You knew when to show mercy, and you brought justice to this town. Finally. Because you brought the crooked man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the crooked man, it was you.
I hope I've at least done some good here.
You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you. You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
I need to tell you something.
I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me.
You like my ribbon?
Do you like it?
Faith wore one too.
Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
He said he wanted to run more tests. I hope you find what you're looking for. I'll see you around, Wolf.
Охуеть. Концовочка. Да. Уж. Да, уж. До свидания. Бля, сука, заинтриговала. Когда вторая часть будет на раздаче, блядь? Пожалуйста, хоть бы, блядь, на следующей неделе. Хотелось бы пройти, хотелось бы. Очень охуенное, очень хорошо срежиссированное кино. по сути, твой выбор мало на что влияет. В любом случае, все так бы и было. Ладно. Игру мы допрошли. Спасибо всем, кто смотрел. Спасибо всем, кто ставил лайки, писал комментарии. Хотя таких пока не было. Но все же. Игра мне очень сильно понравилась. Скоро, я надеюсь, будет вторая часть в моем исполнении. Увидим. Всем спасибо. Всем пока.